and welcome to Cult Media. I'm Sam Palmano.
And I'm Juliet Burton. On today's show, we're going to be chatting to Neil Jones about all the best events coming up this summer.
Brilliant. Also, I went and checked out a local graffiti group called Blight Society, so we'll have a look at that.
We're going to have award-winning Cambridge-based filmmaker Emily Blickham in the studio.
Awards, like Oscars. And
give her a few years.
And then to finish off, we've got the great guys. It's the Colour Movement, so do stay tuned. They're a band, by the way, so stay tuned.
So now we're welcoming into the studio today Neil Jones, Head of Media and Marketing from the Cambridge City Council. Hello, Neil.
Hello.
Neil, thank you for joining us. But, you know, that's a pretty boring title. As a job title goes, it's pretty dull. But you haven't got a dull job. Now, we were talking earlier, you've come up with a much better title.
Working for the council, you get boring job titles, but I like to tell myself and my mum that it's entertainment guru.
Entertainment guru, excellent. So, as Cambridge's biggest entertainment guru, what have we got coming up this summer?
A whole bunch of stuff, really. Summer months usually involves outdoor stuff. The council turns its attention to the outdoor events.
Good weather, good sunny weather.
We have the big weekend, first weekend in July, on Parker's Piece. Around about 15,000 people expected, totally free, involves dance, sports, live music, the whole works.
All free.
15,000?
No entry.
All free.
All ages welcome, you're there.
Absolutely.
If there's 15,000 people, is there going to be enough room for me and Sam?
I'm sure there will
Yeah,
be.
we'll sneak in.
We'll save a corner.
Yes.
Okay, what would you say is the biggest thing in the calendar this summer?
Undoubtedly, I think one of the biggest events in Cambridge's calendar is the Cambridge Folk Festival. Arguably one of the biggest and most successful folk festivals in Europe.
In Europe, Sam.
No,
In Europe.
No, the world.
The
Let's
world.
just go out there.
The world.
I'm going to say the world because it's amazing. It's
At
a great
least
event.
the world.
And
At least the world.
It's a great event that is happening here on
Have
our
you got
doorstep.
some big names this summer?
Yeah, big names. Frank Turner's playing. Laura Marling, who of course just won a Brit Award.
Love her.
Pretty much some of the biggest names that you might not have heard of from the folk world, but you know, kind of the stars of tomorrow. We had Mumford & Sons last year, and then they broke big this year. So if you want to see the big stars of tomorrow, catch the folk festival this year.
But what about if you're not that into folk, you're not that into big weekends and family stuff? What else have you got?
About comedy. Everyone likes comedy.
Yeah, this is true.
Comedy Marquee Club, big marquee, air-conditioned, in the park, Jesus Green, in August for 9 days with different comedians on every night.
Neil,
Brilliant.
thank you so much for joining us today, entertainment guru. And you can check out anything at cambridgefolkfestival.co.uk. Last week, I travelled down the road to a cage fighting centre where a crew of graffiti artists called Blight Society organised an event where pro street artists painted the inside of the gym. There you are. Hello, welcome. Here we are at the Pro-Am Fighting Centre right in the heart of Cambridge. Now today they have swapped their fists for these spray cans because they don't need any interior designers here. No, they've let some of Cambridge's finest graffiti artists let loose into their ring, and we're here to see how they get on. And I might have a little cheeky spray too. So Snub, what does graffiti mean to you?
Well, for me it is expressionism and impressionism as well. So if you want to describe it as an art form, because I can express myself what I'm feeling without actually completely understanding what it is. Real graffiti artists don't give a damn what you and me think. You know, they're doing it for them and their crew, and to make sure that their crew is the best crew.
We are very lucky to be joined by Billy. Billy, thank you for joining us, first of all. Now, can you talk us a little bit through your piece? Because we know you did it with Mr. Penfold.
Yeah.
How was that?
Good, yeah, we've painted together before, so...
You were gelling, you were mixing, you know what's going on.
We're just doing our own thing, we're like blending it all in, so yeah.
Sweet. Now, you were telling me you're not a graffiti artist.
No,
as such.
I'm more of like an illustrator artist, but I like to paint big things on walls. I paint quite a lot in London, in Brixton, on shutters, do lots of shop shutters, so yeah.
Wow, that was amazing. Well, listen, Billy, I'm going to let you get on, but good luck with the rest of your painting, and thanks very much.
Cool.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Guys, we're very lucky to be joined by Mr. Penfold. Thank you for having a little talk with us. Let's talk about your art, first of all. I mean, how long did this take you to do it?
I kind of lost track of time, to be honest. I think a couple of hours.
Wow. Now, do you do a lot of this? Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And because this, you know, you're invited inside to get it done, but you do a lot of other stuff for clubs and things out around Cambridge.
Yeah, as in like digital work, like flyer design and stuff like that. A few murals here and there, but.
Now, and also you've mixed this all in with two of the other girls, Billy, who we've spoken to already, and that you've sort of gelled with quite nicely here. Would you like to do more stuff like this, sort of outside with them?
I've done quite a lot of work with Billy in the past. Like we've done like shop shutters in London, and we did a big trip to Madrid, and yeah, it's great fun meeting people that you know you have fun painting with and stuff. You know, and that's what it's about. It's about having fun.
I'm never going to get the hang of this, but a lot of respect to everybody that we've seen tonight because it has been incredible. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, but these fumes are really getting to me. So for me, I'm going to have to say it's the end. Whew.
Wow, that looked incredible, Sam. But wait a sec. The gym just let some random graffiti artists come on in and spray paint everywhere.
Yeah. Oh no, they're cheap. They are very cheap. No interior designers. That's it. Graffiti. Boom on the wall. Whoop. See you later. Amazing.
What about Snub on the ladder doing the Transformer picture one?
He was brilliant. He was telling us all the ins and outs of graffiti. I mean, brilliant. And also, only a couple of days later, I saw his stuff in a bar up in London. So he's all over the place.
The
Brilliant.
Big Smoke.
The Big Smoke.
You know, Cambridge has got some amazingly creative, talented people in it. We're going from graffiti artists to filmmakers next. Coming up next, we've got Emily Blickham in the studio with me.
That's very clever because the creative and then clever.
And now I'm so happy to be welcoming into the show Emily Blickham, an award-winning independent film producer and director from Cambridge. Hello, Emily.
Hello, Juliet.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
So I know that quite a few people watching might be quite creative and be thinking about getting into filmmaking themselves, perhaps. How did you get started?
I started when I joined the Cambridge Filmmakers Network a few years back, and just found a really good group of people, and we all just made films together. And we worked on each other's shorts and, you know, directed and produced and script supervised and makeup and all things like that. So it was really good fun and we all took it in turns. So.
Sounds like a nice little community really to be a part of.
It was good, it was brilliant. My first year of filmmaking was lots and lots of fun. We didn't do many good films, but
it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Than you think they were. I'm sure they were fantastic. So you got to try out a few different hats, like director, producer, maybe makeup artist as well.
Yeah.
Which do you think is your favourite? And which do you want to do more in the future?
Producing is kind of where it led me to, and I've been doing a lot of that. But I'm doing a bit more directing now. I'm veering more towards that because it's a lot of fun. Because the third film I did, One Little Step, was quite a few years ago now.
One Little Step, and that's the one you won some awards for? Or
yeah, it's a musical we shot in Great Yarmouth. It was really, really good fun, and that was in the first year of our filmmaking, so one of the better ones.
Filmmaking by the seaside. I think we've got a clip.
So one little step
will start you flying.
One little step
will stop you crying.
One little step for my feet, one giant leap for my soul.
That looks fantastic. I mean, I wish I could film more seaside films. That looks brilliant. Did you have fun doing it?
Yeah, it was brilliant fun doing it, although I did fall asleep standing up on the pier at like 3 o'clock in the morning after night shoots, but it was great fun. And the whole thing under the dodgems, I actually can't remember filming at all. So I must have blanked out there at all. It was just very tiring. I did producing, directing, editing, writing.
But it did pay off because you won some awards.
Yeah, I did. I got a few audience awards at a few different festivals, so I was really happy about that. And it did a really good festival run. And actually, when I wrote it, I had one in mind, the Coney Island Film Festival in New York, because that's like the Great Yarmouth of New York, so it was brilliant to get into that one. It was really good.
So you got to go all the way over there?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, next year.
But it was good, yeah.
And I believe it's led on to some great opportunities to work with some other interesting people.
Yeah, no, it's really good. So when I decided to shoot in Great Yarmouth, everyone thought I was a bit nuts. But it led directly to me working with Julian Barrett and Mighty Boosh on a short film.
I loved him.
Yeah, and Danny Dyer, which is a bit of a rite of passage for anyone in the UK film industry, I think. Mm-hmm. And then a Scouting Book for Boys, and they were all shot in the area. So it just completely led to that. It was, you know, the little choices that you make over time.
Great, and if you want to find out more about Emily, then check her out online at madandbad.co.uk.
It's the end of the show and I don't want it to be, but
Neither do
it's
I.
come to that time and now it is.
Thank you so much to all our guests. We've had Neil Jones come in, we had Emily Blickham, who else have we had?
We had the Blight Society, of course, the graffiti guys, they're amazing.
Thank you for watching, but now we've got the fabulously, almost as good looking as you, Sam, the fabulously good looking Colour Movement playing their song Roots.
Back to the roots we go. Back to the streets we used to roam. It feels like home, like a tree we need to be fed and nurtured till we grow. Sunshine makes us happy. Whoa. I feel like a fire when it's cold, but no one wants to get old. Like when body decays and starts to mold, like lines on our faces when we get old, and no one wants to get old. Back to the streets we used to roam. It feels like home. Direction is lost in the shell, like a book you've been reading for all of your life, a library of thoughts you can't deny, a tale to tell the world. So tell me, come on. All this time, and all these years I'm home. It's back to my roots we go. It's back to my heart, my soul. It's the only thing we know. I'm so happy to be home. It's back to my heart, my soul. It's the only thing we know. So happy to be home. It feels like home. It feels like home. It feels like home.